This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
So did the Warrior dance now convince you that he is making an impression?
Bro, you're still misquoting me a week later? Holy crap, has that been going on the whole week? I have people telling me, well, you
the
said
whole week.
Oh,
Yeah.
my Lord.
The whole week.
What I said, Mac McDaniel is a great dude. He is cool. He is a bro. No question about it. But again, just don't sell me on like, oh, now the Dolphin players are all happy because they have a cool coach and they didn't before. So now I mean, come on.
They're happy. You're going to tell me they're not happy they're dealing with that guy?
It's April. Come back, talk to me once training camp starts, and then we'll make a more legitimate comparison. And in April, after guys who got huge contracts.
Way too early.
And he's obviously way cooler than the previous coach. And it doesn't take a genius to figure that out. Because, I mean, between you and me, can we really see the previous coach doing what he did at the Luau on Saturday? I don't think so.
He wouldn't even have gone to the Luau.
That's very, very possible. That's
okay. He probably would not have gone to the Luau at all. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so. What'd you think of the Luau? What were your impressions of what you didn't go to it, right? You saw it all video like the rest of us.
I didn't go, wasn't invited. I saw a video. It brought back flashbacks to the luau my wife and I went to on our honeymoon, which was obviously great memories. No, it looked very cool. Luau's are a lot of fun.
Yeah, I don't know. It reminded me of Grease 2. I don't know why. I just kept thinking of Grease 2 and the luau at the end of the movie because it's a really bad.
It's a crappy ass movie. Let's be honest.
It is. Yeah, but Michelle Pfeiffer is just absolutely a smoke show in that movie. So it is worth watching just for Michelle Pfeiffer. I just got to throw that out there.
Michelle Pfeiffer fans.
Huh? What?
Michelle Pfeiffer fans.
And
I see.
In those days, are you kidding me? Who wasn't a Michelle Pfeiffer fan in those days, man? Damn. Anyway, so and if you have not seen Grease 2, by the way,
I have. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's horrible. Although I will say there is one really good scene, and that's the reproduction scene in the classroom. That's a funny scene. That's a good one. That is worth watching right there. So if you get to see reproduction, so yeah, that actually is good. Okay. That one is worth it. But anyway, how about Marino there at the Luau, and again also given Tua a lot of love there, the Italian style again, like we saw on the field, during the season when he had his hands on his mask saying, "Kid, we know you're not the problem. We know who the problem is, and we'll be flushing it down the toilet." I think that's what he said. I don't know, something like that.
Or
right? Isn't that what he said? Or I think he was saying, on mic or something like that.
Or he was saying, "Kid, get your shit together already." I don't know. I don't know. You know me. I gotta play the other role. I gotta play the good cop, bad cop here. But no, yeah.
No. You know you're the bad cop all the way. There's no good cop in you, okay? Because you don't get that. You don't get that impression.
I don't give that because I'm too much of a realist, I guess. But no, I will say it was very cool of the whole. The offensive coordinator was there.
Yeah.
A bunch of the offensive coaches were there. Marino was there. No, it was very nice of the organization to show the support because this was a player event. This wasn't like a team event. Like, because we mentioned Brian Flores before not attending that. Brian Flores attended the Cancer Challenge because that was an organization event. So he was there. Right. Then again, I don't know how many other like events of this type and of this magnitude have been held before this one in recent years. I can't recall any of them. Like, for example,
I don't remember.
Of the guys who do their events, Jerome Baker does his in Ohio. Devon Gottschall did his big thing in Plaquemine, Louisiana. So guys were spread out. So my recollection here is it's one of
the biggest local event that I remember is like OJ McDuffie's Halloween party or something.
Right. JT's ping pong. I mean, JT's ping pong tournament.
Or JT has that fundraiser he does.
Yeah, the ping pong tournament or the
Hard Rock and all that. Yeah. Yeah, that's about the only thing. Yeah. So yeah, we haven't, hopefully the kid sticks and everything goes well, because then obviously this is something he can build on too. You know what I'm saying? So but it was a good moment for everybody to kind of bond, at least. You know what I'm saying? It's good. Tua's looking, by the way.
I have nothing bad to say about it. I know somebody's.
No, there's nothing really you can say bad about it. It was funny. I mean, just the fact that Mike McDaniel will do something like that, I think, that humanizes him a little bit more to the players. You know what I mean? In a way. So I think
but
that
was already there, though. I mean, the guy
right.
from the start, the guy's insanely cool. I mean, let's start with that.
Yeah, he's left that impression. Yeah.
So now you can erase, and then you can undo your tweets about me shooting the vibe of Mike McDaniel as being a cool dude and not making a good impression.
I guess you've come to the other side finally. It's good to see
I haven't come to the other side because I never disputed that. I never disputed that. I just said all along that it doesn't mean crap right now. That's all I've said.
No, that's not what you said in that interview.
What did I say? Come on, put words in my mouth. Go ahead. What did I say?
No, just go listen. I think you need to listen to that interview again.
Yeah, maybe
I think you need to listen to that interview. Anyway, let's get serious now.
Okay, go ahead.
The punter. I thought that was an enormous signing by them. I did not want to go in the direction of the young guy, and I know everybody was talking about the San Diego State guy or whatever, or an undrafted guy or whatever. I did not want to go in that area. And I know the guy in San Diego State has all the ability to be a nasty ass punter. Maybe he will be, but you still have never put him in an NFL game, and you still don't know how he's going to respond in an NFL game. And we've all seen kickers and punters go awry in an NFL game or an NFL season. So getting this guy who is Pro Bowl caliber is just also Mike McDaniel can sleep at night knowing that he'll never have to worry about the punter position.
No question about it. That's what we talked about last week. And I had somebody like on Twitter hit me up and goes like, he's old and he's injury prone. Dude's missed 2 games in his entire career, and it was in 2015. So please spare me with that. And this is what I love about like making arguments with inaccurate statements.
Well, no, that's an idiot that heard somebody else say an inaccurate statement, then repeated it and said it to you, and never looked up the facts. That's what it happened.
And that's what I do. No, he had like one hiccup of a year in 2020, and then he was getting older, and then he was making a big salary, so the Saints moved on from him. So that's why last year he punted for the Jets and the Falcons, because they had their own guy. It was kind of an issue of filling in, and then last year he averaged 47 yards. I mean, and then the Dolphin punter, Michael Pallet, as I recall correctly, was at 44.6 or something. And I'm no math major, but that's 2.5 yards more or something. So, yeah, it was a great move. I don't want to overstate it only because a punter, I mean, I've seen a punter maybe win a game one time in 30 years.
No. It's peace of mind, bro. It's just peace of mind is what I'm saying is you got a solid player there, and now you don't have to worry about it. Because if you brought back Parladay, you were going to be concerned about, is he going to get better or is he going to regress or whatever? Or if you get a rookie, okay, he's unproven. Here, you got a proven guy, bro. He's done it. You can at least have a little bit more calm about that situation. That's all I'm saying.
That's fair. And again, with the rookie, like you said, you just don't know because he's never been in the NFL, and it's not exactly the same thing, even though putting a football is putting a football. And the guy last year, Pallardi, I mean, he won Special Teams Player of the Week 1 week, so he had that one big weekend. And there was one game where I thought he really negatively impacted the Dolphins, and it was early in the Tennessee game when it was a punt fest between the two teams, and Tennessee kept getting better field with every punt because their guys, Brett Kern, who was like, it's still Brett Kern, right? Anyway, because their guy was doing the job and Pallardi was having a rough day on a day when the Dolphins had zero margin for error because of everything else that was going on. So, but no, it's a very solid signing. It's 1 year. I didn't see a figure amount. I can't imagine it's for $12 million. So, good solid move.
Yeah, I'm with you there. All right, you were on your SI run there on your feed. You talked a little bit about the AFC East running backs.
Yep.
Talk to us a little bit about the Dolphins situation. How do you view it? And should that third or fourth round pick be a running back to add to this? Do you feel they need to add another dimension to this group?
Well, more so than another dimension. Let's remember that Raheem Mostert and Chase Edmonds both signed 1-year contracts.
Right.
So you're not set up for the future here. And then with Mostert, who I really like as a running back, dude's had some nasty injuries last couple of years, and he played 1 game last year. So there is no guarantee. While his agent, Brett Tesler, is declaring that he's going to be fine for the start of training camp, that's encouraging to hear, but we still need to see it. And will he last the whole season? So because of that, and because of the fact that you got guys signed on 1-year contracts, remember last year too, Malcolm Brown was a 1-year contract. He wasn't brought back. When they signed Philip Lindsay, was a 1-year contract. They didn't bring him back. When they signed Duke Johnson, was their 1-year contract. They didn't bring him back. Correct. And then Duke Johnson went with Buffalo. So it's a situation that's going to be revisited if they can get, like you mentioned, like James Cook, for example, in the.
I love that guy. That would be perfect.
He fits the scheme.
Yes.
Got ability, so I think he would make a lot of sense in the 3rd round, because outside of purely halfback situation, outside of Mostert and Edmonds, you would think Gaskin would still make the team, but you could keep 4 halfbacks and along with the fullback in gold.
Yeah, so I've thought all along that the 3rd or 4th round pick will be a running back. And I still think that they're going to pick a running back and then possibly either a linebacker or a defensive tackle with one of those other picks. I think that kind of might be what will be in the cards. I don't think it'll be a lineman, actually. I think they're going to go to battle with these guys. Maybe in the 7th round, maybe those 7th rounders, they use it on some linemen. But I think the 3rd or 4th round is either middle linebacker, defensive tackle, or running back. And my gamble, I'm going to go with running back and defensive tackle probably in that area.
I would agree. I think they lessen the need a little bit for a D tackle when they re-signed John Jenkins, who's a solid veteran. So because that to me seemed like a glaring hole because they didn't have anybody behind Raekwon Davis. So for now, but again, this is another 1-year contract, which what they did with him last year. 7th round, no offense. I mean, they took a 7th round tackle last year, Larnell Coleman, and we saw him in camp, and he looked badly overmatched. I hope he's made big steps, but
that's why they're 7th rounders, bro.
I mean, this is why, like we talk about Myles Gaskin not being a great running back. For a 7th round pick, he's pretty damn good.
No, he's an excellent running back for a 7th rounder.
Yeah.
He's turned into a good player for a 7th rounder, bro.
Correct.
Yeah, he's productive. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I like him. I like Myles Gaskin. I think he's done a fantastic job. All right, what are you working on SI so the folks can check you out, my friend?
Well, as you mentioned, I did the ranking of the running back situations in the AFCs, and I want to just preface it for those who are going to check it out on alldolphins.com. It's the running back groups. It's not necessarily running game because that's a whole different ball game because it encompasses scheme, offensive line, and everything else. This is just purely the players in the running back core. And I'll continue that from now until the draft, considering it's a pre-draft edition, so I have to do it. And as soon as we hang up, I'm going to start working on, I was going to do something looking at the Dolphins by position and where they made the greatest improvement in the offseason.
Oh, it has to be O-line, bro. Put the 2 guys on the left side.
Does it?
It has to be, bro.
Okay,
I mean, I know wide receiver. It's wide receiver next. It has to be wide receiver, but you can't get to the receivers if your quarterback's on his ass.
Okay, so I have O-line and wide receiver. I'm writing it down. Go ahead. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, just off the top of my head, I have to go O-line 1 because that's the heart and soul of every team. And your offense, your quarterback can't play, and your receivers can't catch, and your running back can't run, and if those guys aren't blocking, and you added 2 monsters for your line, so I would have to.
Yeah, but you can't. You can't. No, I understand what you're saying, but you can't take the importance of the position to skew. To me, it's basically the offensive line was always going to be important, regardless of what changes you make.
But the 2 guys you added are proven guys. That's why I'm saying it's just
okay.
You know what I'm saying? the receiver would be the other one that I would. Yeah, it's going to be all right. We'll see. We'll see where that conversation goes. So follow him on Twitter at Poupart NFL. And more importantly, if you're a Dolphins fan, dude, you got to bookmark the Sports Illustrated Dolphins page, man. Come on, let's go. What is it? All Dolphins. What is it?
Alldolphins.com.
Alldolphins.com. That's it. Exactly. Alldolphins.com. Lock it in. Alan, we'll talk later in the week, my brother. Appreciate you.
You got it. You be good.
You got it. There you go. The great Alain Poupart.
This
is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.